Hello and welcome to Solent Sports News. I'm Josh Belchamber and I'm here with your 4 p.m. headlines. Newcastle midfielder Sandro Tonali has been charged by the FA with breaches of betting rules. The 23-year-old is currently serving a 10-month ban issued by the Italian Football Federation in October. The FA alleges Tonali broke rules by placing 50 bets on matches between 12th of August and 12th of October 2023. His current ban means he's not eligible to play again until August and won't feature at Euro 2024. Kyle Walker-Peters and Ryan Fraser could return for Southampton's match tomorrow against Middlesbrough. Manager Martin Russell also gave the rest of his squad a clean bill of health ahead of their final 10 games of the season. Let's cross to our reporter Jack Peskett, who's outside St Mary's Stadium for us now. Jack.
We are in the infamous St Mary's Tunnel within eyeshot of St Mary's Stadium, which is just to my left. It is wet, it is windy, it is horrible, but thank God international break is over and the return of league football tomorrow as Southampton face Middlesbrough. As Josh said there, Fraser and Walker-Peters will be back in the squad tomorrow. There's only 2 absentees, and that will be Juan Larios and Ross Stewart, who are in training, but still they're being reintegrated within the squad. And hopefully we'll see them in a few games' time before that big push. Saints have 8 games in April. That averages a game every 3.75 days. So Martin will need the whole squad to come in clutch as they look to get back to the Premier League. Their opponents, Middlesbrough, have a long injury list with 8 absentees going into tomorrow's game. The likes of Hayden Hackney, Rav van den Berg and Josh Coburn all miss out through injury, along with 5 others. In the previous game was in September, and that was when Middlesbrough won 2-1, which was their first game of the season. And if you remember rightly, that was Southampton's first slump. That was their 4th defeat in a row at the start of that season, with many fans already trying to call for Russell Martin's head. A prediction for me would be, I think it's cliche to say, but the game could go either way. Middlesbrough are incredibly inconsistent, 16 wins and 16 losses this season. Saints have only won 2 in their last 5. I'm going to go straight down the middle. I think it will be a draw. Back to you in the studio, Josh.
Thank you, Jack. This is a big game for Southampton and their chance to go straight back into the Premier League. In the studio now is our reporter, Nikita Barlian.
Hi, Jack. This is a crucial clash for both Southampton and Middlesbrough playoff ambition. Saints won the last 2 matches before the break, while Middlesbrough won 3 of their last 4 to make a late playoff push. Saints are currently in 4th and Middlesbrough are 10th in the table. However, manager Russell Martin believes that Borough are unlucky to be where they are. If we talk about full-time results, Saints have won 8 matches and lost 2 in their previous 10 home matches, and Middlesbrough have won 6 and lost 4 of their previous 10 away matches. Southampton are in the strong position here, but this is a tidy contest matchup between 2 in-form sides and an exciting encounter in the cards. Despite the test being a tough one, fans are feeling confident about it.
I'd rather Saints win, so yeah, I think it would be better.
What camera am I looking
at? It'd be a good result for Southampton.
Yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow's game. It should be a tough game, but nevertheless, I hope Saints win. I'm a big fan, so yeah, big up Saints.
Yeah, I've supported them for years, so I'm actually really excited for the match.
Yeah, honestly, it's going to be such a tough game, but honestly, I'm happy to see that.
Yeah, Middlesbrough a tough opponent, but yeah, good game. Can't wait.
I think she's done.
Thank you.
Manchester City could be without 2 of their key players for this weekend's title clash against Arsenal. Kyle Walker and John Stones both went off injured while playing for England. Meanwhile, Arsenal's Bukayo Saka and Gabriel both left their nation's training camps as a precaution to muscle injuries. An England international is set to miss the European Championships through injury. Goalkeeper Sam Johnson will miss out on the summer tournament in Germany to undergo elbow surgery. The Crystal Palace star has won 4 caps for his country. A former Nottingham Forest great has died at the age of 75. Larry Lloyd was part of the legendary Forest team that won 2 consecutive European Cups. He also made 150 appearances for Liverpool. Spanish prosecutors want the former head of the country's football federation to be jailed for 2.5 years. Luis Rubiales is facing charges of sexual assault and coercion. He kissed player Jenny Hermoso last August at Spain's World Cup victory. He was forced to resign, however, he still denies any wrongdoing. An England legend is set to hang up her boots at the end of the season. Steph Houghton is calling an end to her career after making over 200 appearances for the likes of Arsenal and Manchester City. The centre-back made 121 caps for her country in a career that saw her win the Super League 3 times and the FA Cup 5 times. Chelsea are through to the semi-finals of the Women's Champions League following a 1-1 draw against Ajax last night. Colombian Mayra Ramirez scored on her debut to extend the Blues' aggregate lead to 4-0 at the time. Manager Emma Hayes was delighted with her side's performance.
Yeah, I'm happy for Mayra's her debut. She was really excited about tonight. Happy for the goal. Give me selection problems for the weekend. Think when we got the goal, yeah, I think they could have scored. We could have scored more in the first half. But when you make so many changes, you have to expect there's a disruption.
Sholing have announced their first choice goalkeeper has decided to leave the club after 9 years. Ryan Gosney has played for the Boatmen for nearly a decade and has made over 400 appearances. The shot stopper has joined Salisbury FC on a permanent deal. The next headline UFC fight has been announced for the 22nd of June. Hamzat Chimaev will face Robert Whittaker in a middleweight title eliminator bout in Saudi Arabia. The winner will face reigning champion and South Africa's Dricus du Plessis later this year. A huge crash yesterday happened in cycling. The favourite Wout van Aert was involved and endured a broken collarbone and several broken ribs. His team, Visma Lease Bike, have confirmed it is unclear how long he will be out for. However, he will miss some upcoming classics such as the Tour of Flanders and the Paris-Roubaix. The Major League Baseball season gets underway tonight. Last year's champions, the Texas Rangers, will be hoping to defend their World Series title by taking on the Chicago Cubs. West Ham's London Stadium has been used as a stadium to promote the sport in the UK in the last few years. Yannick Sinner is through to the semi-finals of the Miami Open following a victory over Thomas Marchek. The Italian beat the 60th ranked Czech 6-4, 6-2. The world number 2 will face Daniil Medvedev in a repeat of the Australian Open final. Former Wales international Lewis Rees-Zammit will be signing for the Super Bowl champions. The 23-year-old will sign for the Kansas City Chiefs and he'll be playing with the likes of Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Rees-Zammit left rugby union in January in order to pursue his dream of playing in the NFL. Boat racers have been told not to enter the River Thames due to the high levels of E. coli. The 2024 boat race between Oxford and Cambridge in London are among those that have been told not to enter the River Thames. British Rowing say they are asking the government to enforce the law and prosecute polluters. That's all we've got time for. Thank you for tuning in to Solent Sports News.